Hey all, it's Alma with the Cat's Pajamas, and today I'm going to show you how to put together this super cute gingerbread house treat box. First, download all the files and cut them out using your cutting machine. This is the front and back of the gingerbread house. The back of the house is marked with a B on this flap, and the front of the house is marked with an F. I've gone ahead and sponged the edges of the house with brown because it's easier to do this part before the house is put together. Now valley fold along each of the dashed lines, taking care to crease along the lines. Now once that's done, the small tab at the top that makes up the chimney of the house, fold that back into a mountain fold. And do that for the tab on the other side. Now let's put the box together. Fold back the tab that's marked with a B and place glue along the tab. Make sure the glue goes to the fold so you get a nice shape. Now line up and attach to the house shape on the front. Fold the tab that's marked with the F back and place glue on that tab. And then just fold the box over onto the tab. Adjust the box so that all the edges line up. Now open the box and fold the tabs of the bottom rectangle back and place glue on all three tabs. Fold the box over onto the tabs and open them up within the box. Make adjustments to make sure that all the edges are sharp, and let's set it aside to dry. Now let's do some decorations. I've cut the solid candy canes out and also the striped ones. The idea is to glue the striped canes to the solid to give them some strength. And I found the best way to do this is to apply glue to the solid cane and attach to the striped cane. So now we have all this glue peeking through. Well, what do? Well, we glitter it up, of course. It's a great way to add a little bit of bling. Now let's do a couple more. Glue first, striped cane, and glitter. Now if you've noticed, I've glittered up the roof and icicles already in order to save a little time. Now for the candy rounds, I do them the exact same way. Add the glue, add the candy round, and then add a little bit of glitter. Now for the porch. Valley fold along each of the dotted lines and crease well. Add the colored panel to the front of the door. And for a little bit of dimension, add a little glue to that little tab on the top porch and fold it into the other side of the roof. And just make sure that everything lies flat. Now let's decorate the house. This is the front of the house. And we're going to add some of these icicles. Then we're going to add the side icicles. But first I'm going to add the window. and then the icicles. I like the way that looks, the icicles hanging over the window. Now the back icicles. The window to the side. And then the icicles on top. And now the porch. Now the door swings open, and I don't really like that brown of the door, so I've cut the second panel that I'm just going to fit inside the door, so it gives it that extra bit of color. I like candy canes on either side of the house. I'm just going to attach them with glue. Now the beauty of having the cutting files of this house and the decorations, or if you want larger canes, you can make them larger. The canes that I'm using here are at 100%. I think I want to add some candy to either side of the door, so I'll cut the candy rounds in half. I think that looks really gingerbready. I like that. At the top of the door, I'm going to add this window. I think I'll decorate it with some dimensional paint first. Not bad. So let's do the back. Oh, I think I definitely want that window with the sill. I think I want it to kind of look like the front. So I'm going to put some candy canes on either side of the window. Kind of like shutters. I think that's looking really cute. Oh, adjustment. I'll let this set up a little bit. So in the meantime, let's work on the roof. I'm going to add some glue to the back of the shingles. And attach them to the solid panels. So let's attach them to the roof on the box. You'll notice that the roof is bigger than the roof on the box. And that's so that it gives it a nice little bit of overhang and dimension to the front and back of the house. So let's add glue to the roof and attach the roof panel to the box. And give it about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch on either side. Now let's do the other side. Glue along the panel and brought out to the creases. Now we'll center the panel. You don't have to be exact. Just kind of eyeball it. Now let's set everything aside to dry. Since everything is pretty much dry, let's finish decorating. Place the gumdrops under the window on the side. Like this. I think I'll add some dimensional paint later. I'm going to add some dimensional paint on the roof. This is optional. It's just something that I like to do. I think it gives it a kind of a candy look. So I think I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Welcome back. I've added dimensional paint to the outline of the candy half. I've added dimensional paint to the top of the porch. I've also added dimensional paint to the back. So now, as a finishing touch, I'm going to freestyle a little dimensional paint. I think it'll look like icing. Now I think I'll add this window. I've decorated the circle window. Just going to add it to the front. So a little bit of color. And some squiggles to the front door. More to the side. So I think I'm pretty much done. So let's add some candy. Close the box and make sure all the side tabs fold into the box and slide the top tab into the other. Yep, you have to make sure all those side tabs are in the box. Oh, I'm missing one. I think you kind of get the picture. That's a cute little chimney. What a sweet little treat box. What do you think? And it was easy using the Gingerbread House Treat Box Cutable. Hope you give it a try. Have a great day.